Your dream starts and ends with you. How do you know when to stop? How do you know when to quit? Is there really a measurement or authority that confirms when you should quit, that confirms this is the end? Is there really such thing? I met a lot of talented people where they called it quits. Whatever expectations they had in their mind, it didn't happen exactly they wanted it to happen. In their minds, that is a confirmation for them that it's not for them or it's the end. But how do you really know? If you really think about it, how do you really know? We don't even know what's going to happen tomorrow. So how can you say and expect that this is what's going to happen in 3 or 4 or 5 years? Most people have this expectation in their mind that whatever I expect and envision in my mind, it should happen in this timeline, exactly in this timeline. And if it doesn't happen exactly in this timeline, it's not for me. There's really no indicator. It's just really all stuff we made up in our head or social pressure. So it's kind of like you planted a seed, and then after 6, 8 months or 1 year, the seed didn't sprout. You don't see it sprouting from the ground. You started digging to see if it's actually sprouting. Then by then, when you start digging, then the seed is done. You know, you've already ruined it. So that's what we're doing to whatever we're trying to pursue. We make rash decisions in the heat of the moment because something didn't happen the way we envision it. And you try to confirm that, and you keep trying to convince your mind that this is not for me, so you don't feel bad. But if you look at it, it only stops when you stop. Your dream starts and ends with you. It only stops unraveling itself the moment you stop. Nothing else. For something to really happen, you gotta have genuine love for it. Otherwise, very difficult to manifest it. Because if you truly love what you do, it doesn't really matter what you go through. Because just to be able to do it in itself, in a way, a fulfillment. When you have genuine love for that something, whatever that is, it doesn't really matter what you go through. And then you gotta have the resilience and the patience, the devotion to make it happen. You know, when you're trying to render something on the computer and you don't quite see the full picture yet, as it's rendering 10%, 20%, halfway there, you start to see the picture of how it looks. But if you quit right there, the picture just dissolves. So it is just like that. The moment you stop, everything you just worked, everything that was in your mind, all the action that you've put forth just dissolves. It ends right there. The most important thing is you gotta have genuine love for whatever that is. Because if you don't have it, it's kind of like a car with no lubrication. It's just impossible. It's like you have to will yourself through every single day. It works, but that genuine love is the most powerful force that's gonna drive you in any situation. And if you have that, you just keep on going. But it only stops when you stop.